Hello, welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved Mobile. I'm Dr. Tukara, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about my favorite top 5 dinos for beginners on ARK. And number 1 is obviously our old friend, the little dodo. You can tame them immediately. I'm going to punch this guy right in the face. Alright, tamed. Look at that. Alright, so you can double tame them almost immediately. Grab some berries, throw them in there, and you've got a couple of tames. And what I like to do is put them in a small pen, and then they will start giving you eggs immediately. And the more the merrier. That's an easy source of food. They can breed. You set them on Wonder, let them breed for you. They can also get bigger, but you don't have to do that. You just need some food at this point, since you're a low level. And after you've gotten your first set of tames, you're kind of still weak, so I always go with a bodyguard. And I think I saw one over here. Let's see. Are you still over there, mister? Let's see. Ah, there he is. Okay, we'll do this. You almost got me. Don't run. Get out of the water. That's not very nice. You're gonna die out there. Alright, fine, die. I'll use a club this time. A club can be crafted at level 2. Where are you going? I'm with you, buddy. The Dillo is number 2 on the list. He's already out. Throw some meat in there, and you have an instant bodyguard. Generally, when I'm a low level, I always like to keep them running around, following me as I travel and find a base location, hunting for new tames, keep me safe. So we've got number 2. Unfortunately, they don't serve much purpose after that, but how far did the other guy make it? He might have made it all the way. Alright, so we have our source of food, meat and eggs. We have our little guard dogs. I usually do at least 2 Dillos to run with me, and they just kind of keep me safe and protect me and help me fight. Or they fight for me. Number 3 is the old-fashioned Pteranodon. You can tame them at a low level. You simply need some of this. I've already got this guy tamed, of course, but let me see where these are. You can craft these at... Let's go over here. The bola can be crafted around level 7, and the bola will hold them in place long enough for you to knock them out if they're low level. You can use a club or your fists, either one. But once you have them, then you can add a little more to your island. You can fly, you can move around, get to a better location. But what I also like to do is this. Alright, that one was a male. I probably won't use him. What do you use? That's a male. Okay. What I like to do is fly around looking for females. Alright. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. Okay. And I'll drop wild females into my... Did I put him in there? Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, only one of those inside this cage is tamed. The rest of those are wild. They will still drop eggs for me, and I don't have to tame them. But the Pteranodon can pick up dodos, so I like to do it that way. And of course, if you're looking to start, once you have a Pteranodon, you can simply fly to Herbivore Island where there are no predators and you are safe to start building yourself up. Okay. Now number 4 is also pivotal to your tribe. It's the Anklo. Now this Anklo is slow, so it's easy to tame as well. You actually don't need a trap or anything. You can just stay away from it and just keep hitting it, or you could even use a slingshot to tame these guys. But they are helpful in providing both rock and metal that you can refine. See, I got stone, metal, and flint out of that. Now I choose them over the Doedicurus because they add the metal element that the Doedicurus doesn't usually give. So it's a good middle ground. You can always add a Doedicurus later for just stone, or mostly stone. They're also not bad to, at defense. If you level them up some, then they can help provide protection. They can do their own fighting. And number 5 is going to surprise some of you. It's the Iguanodon. It's an easy tame. It tames with berries. If you gather with it, let's gather some right here. Alright, now let me jump off. Now it adds something. Now that I've gathered some fruit, it added a little tap to seed fruit. So what it can do is it can turn what you just gathered into seed. So let's check his inventory. Alright, so he's got a little bit of fruit in there, so let's just do that. Alright. And now he turned it all into seed. So now you can use that to make your garden. But that in and of itself is not why I've chose them. Because they're easy tames, they also have some added features that make them very beneficial. This guy, let's see, his movement speed is 202 right now. So he is fast. He's fast on the land. He's fast in the water. And as an added bonus, he never runs out of stamina. So he can easily outrun any predator on this island and never run out of speed. Never. Now that by itself is worth having, especially if you're a low level. Now he's a little weak right now, but you can always level up his other stuff, but they're definitely an easy tame to get, and I would choose them over an Equus or anything like that because they are of the stamina issue. They don't run out. They would help you move around the island as needed. Alright, so we're going to go into, there's 2 honorable mentions. Now, generally I don't use them for much after I get to a certain level, but the Moschops, and there was one here. Let's see if he's still here. Did he run off on me? I guess he ran away. Alright, so the Moschops and the giant turtle. Now there he is. Hello, mister. So these 2, and I usually choose this guy first because he has a nice weight on him. But they could easily be tamed. The turtle, you can just jump on top of a rock and pelt it with a slingshot. But their main sole purpose, especially at a low level, is they are my preserving bin. They have no other function. I don't ride them. I don't use them for anything. And I always try to get females because they'll give me eggs. And the eggs I can store up to eat, which I usually don't, or to use for later kibble stash if I need kibble. So you can actually load this guy up. Let's see. Let's just do that. Let's just tame him. Let's just knock him out at least. All right, it's a level 4, so that's easy. It's a female. She will fight back. All right, she's already running. I'm already at 581, and she's running. All right, she's unconscious already. So all you do is put some berries in there, and you can tame her. But I generally just have them parked in place, and I overload them to the point where they can't move. They can't take a single item, and they will preserve your eggs. They will preserve your kibble. They will preserve your berries, your meats, just like a preserving bin, only it's free. You don't have to wait to get to that level to craft it. You can just do it now. And if you're a level 2, that's very helpful. And you can tame them at a level 2, as I just did with the club just now. So that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.